Lost something, no. The cost of opportunities is always good to know. But if you know that, then you're good to go. Yeah. No dreams too big. Chase anything, got the passion to do. Only a dream till it happens to you. Finally seeing money, now I'm acting a fool.
What's up, everybody? Kevin Van Boris here for another video for you guys today. Let's close this garage real quick. Alright, so I never really talk about like fitness or bodybuilding or sports on my channel, which is kind of odd because I own a gym and I've been an athlete, or I was an athlete for a very long time, and I played like at a really high level, and so obviously I'm really into the fitness community. So this week has been kind of fucked up as far as the fitness community goes. Now, you can have whatever opinions you want about the two people I'm about to mention, but at the end of the day, they're no longer here. So a couple days ago, I think it was 2 days ago, Dallas McGregor, which if you guys don't know, extremely talented and gifted bodybuilder, passed away. They don't know exactly how he died. I have my own opinions. I'm not going to say them because out of respect for him and his family, I'm not going to say them. But basically, Josh, I can't remember his last name. Hold on. Shit. Damn, this weather's fucking my allergies. I can't remember the bodybuilder's last name. I don't even think I can pronounce it, but he's from Australia. He was staying with Dallas McGregor while he was training for the Mr. Olympia, and Dallas McGregor wasn't going to do the Mr. Olympia this year. He was focusing on the Arnold, which is in March. So he offered Josh to stay at his house. This guy's got crazy genetics anyways, but crazy potential, but he just got done training at Flex Lewis's gym. If you don't know who Flex Lewis is, he's the top 212, so like the smaller bodybuilder. Phil Heath is the reigning, Flex Lewis is the reigning in the smaller group. Phil Heath is in the open, he's in the 212. Anyways, so just got done training at his gym, walked in and found Dallas McGregor dead with food in his mouth. So it's believed that he choked to death. I have my own thoughts of kind of what happened, but again, I'm not gonna say that right now. Maybe in a few weeks I'll do another video. Then this morning, I think around 4 a.m. California time, it had to have been 4 a.m., maybe 3 a.m. California time, Colin Von Moger, and I only know this because my brother showed me, posted a picture of Rich PIANA saying like R.I.P, and I was like, damn, Rich died too. Now, if you don't know, Rich PIANA was in a induced coma for about a week and a half. Dave Palumbo, I watched this video, and I am only saying this because this is what Dave Palumbo said. He said that basically his girlfriend was making dinner or something like that, had a heart attack, fell, hit his head, and had a really bad brain injury. And so they put him in a coma, induced him into a coma to see if the brain would kind of heal itself and then get him out of the coma, and then he'd be fine. Well, maybe not fine, but he'd be alive. This morning, I guess he wasn't responding very well, so they decided to pull the plug. So it's been a pretty shitty week for the bodybuilding community. Whatever your thoughts are about Rich PIANA, at the end of the day, he had a huge influence on the bodybuilding and fitness world. Huge influence. And, you know, he really pushed things to the limit as far as steroid usage. You know, I'm not against steroids. That's your body. You can do whatever the fuck you want with it. I have really good friends who are on gear, some who compete, some who don't. It's your choice. It's your body. You can do whatever you want. He was very open about it. And they also, I guess they found some white substance. I don't know if it's cocaine or if it's not. But in the bodybuilding and fitness world, man, usually, this isn't all the time, but usually if you are using one drug, why not use another drug? It's in the same category. Some people are like, well, steroids is different than cocaine. Kinda. It's still drugs. It's still an illegal substance, unless you're getting it from a doctor, which you're probably not. You're probably buying it on the black market. But So it's been a pretty shitty week for the bodybuilding and fitness community. I just want to make a video to kind of give my thoughts a little bit, and it's always good to be real with people and be honest, and that's what Rich PIANA was. But at the same time, some of the stuff that he would tell people, you got to remember, you got kids watching your channel, especially with somebody, I think he had 1 million subscribers or close to it. Anybody who mentions Rich PIANA on a video, they automatically, you know, have a lot of views. I mean, his videos got stupid amount of views. A very popular guy because he was honest and he was open about what he did, and I really liked that part of him. Now, obviously, some of the stuff, if you know anything about steroid usage or anything like that, you could tell some of the stuff that he was talking about wasn't exactly what it was. But at the end of the day, he was pretty damn open about what he said. He was pretty honest about some of the stuff, and that people liked him for that. So, you know, he's 46 dead. Then you got Dallas McGregor, who was 26. He's my height. I think he was 6'2", and on stage he was about 285 pounds. I mean, a big dude. He posted a picture, I think last week, that me and James were looking at. He was like 335, like lean, like looked like 10 or 15 pounds away from being on stage. Huge guy. Great potential to be probably the next Mr. Olympia. And what I hope people take away from both these people dying, some people are going to say it wasn't steroids. Listen, okay? Both of them, whether you want to believe it or not, Rich PIANA and Dallas McGregor, again, respect to their families. Like, this is not trying to talk bad about them or anything, but they were on a shitload of drugs and insulin. And who the fuck else knows what they're taking? You don't really know unless you're there. You know, for Rich PIANA, it kind of sad to say, but a lot of people were just kind of, it was like a waiting game. He was like a ticking time bomb just because of how much shit he used. And he was very open. You could Google or YouTube all the videos and it'll tell you what he was taking. Go on his Instagram page. I'm sure he still has it up. You could easily find the type of cycle, and you're talking 12, 14, 16 compounds, just like mind-blowing stuff. And he's not even a professional bodybuilder. He's just somebody who wants to be ridiculously huge. And what I hope people take away from this is you really have to take what you're doing seriously when you are messing with that type of shit. And that's one reason I just don't want to mess with it. And again, I'm for steroids. If you want to go ahead and do that to your body, by all means, that's your body. You can do whatever the hell you want. If you want to go get a sex change, go get a sex change. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, hopefully people understand the magnitude of the situation when you have two very big influences in the fitness and bodybuilding community die literally within days of each other. You know, and we're 3 weeks from today out from the Mr. Olympia, which I will be at, and we'll have a booth, CA booth at. But so hopefully the younger kids, the older kids, or people who are like, man, I want to be big as Rich, understand that they don't need to do that. You know what I mean? Like, you have a possibility of dying. Like, if you use a shitload of steroids, your chances of living automatically go down. Now, steroids, you can take steroids very healthily if you take the right recommended dose, or it's not really recommended, but if you take a moderate dose of whatever, you can function perfectly fine. But it's when you're doing these crazy amounts of drugs and you're pushing the body to the absolute limit. Like, at least Dallas McGregor's excuse was he was a professional bodybuilder. You have to do what it takes. Understand that's what you want to do in life. You want to be Mr. Olympia. You want to be the best bodybuilder in the world. You're going to have to do some shit that you might not want to do, or inject some stuff you might not want to inject. But that's how it goes. That's the life he chose. And honestly, as sad as it seems, that's probably how he would have wanted to die, is doing what he loved, which is bodybuilding, instead of getting in a car accident or something like that where it's just kind of a fluke thing. So, you know, there's a lot of people who like troll Rich PIANA, but he had a really big influence on the bodybuilding and fitness community, And a lot of people took what he did and used it and benefited from. I thought it was great how he, you know, kind of brought together the fitness community a little bit. He had his 5% thing, which was a cool saying for a little while, and then the trolls got a hold of it, and then it just kind of got blown out of proportion. But, you know, what you just have to be careful. When you are doing that type of stuff, it's your body. You only get one body. You only get one life. You know, you have to be very careful when you do that stuff. And again, I'm pro steroids. You want to do that shit to your body, by all means, go ahead. It's not for me, and I own a gym and I train people. That shit's just not for me. So that's my thoughts on the Rich Piana, Dallas McCarver. It sucks that we lost them from the fitness community side, but hopefully, you know, that's the shitty thing about steroids, is the only way that you learn is when people start fucking dying. And hopefully it's a wake-up call to the fitness community with these people taking a shitload of drugs, like especially people who don't compete. They're on a shitload of gear, and I don't understand. What is the point of being the big guy in the gym? I've never understood that, you know. So those are my thoughts, though. And then also, so we got the Conor McGregor fight tomorrow. So Conor McGregor versus Mayweather. I don't know how it's gonna be as far as a good fight. I haven't really been watching too much boxing because I'll be honest, boxing lately is not as exciting as it used to be. There's just not as many big names. I think boxing is, I don't know. I really used to enjoy boxing because it was like hardcore, punch your fucking face out. Now it's more of like, you know, like when Mayweather, you have to give him props because boxing is a chess game. You have to give him props. He knows exactly how many times he has to hit you to win a round. He knows exactly what to do. People can say he runs around and stuff. Well, he wins. He's 49-0, so you can't really say shit. But I think McGregor, I think it's going to be an interesting fight. You know, I don't know if anybody's going to get knocked out, but I do know that McGregor's probably just going to go balls to the wall for the first few rounds and try and hit him as much as he can. And then he'll probably end up getting tired, and Mayweather's just going to dance around, punch, punch, win around, dance around, punch, punch, hit around, and then Mayweather will probably end up winning the fight. I almost do want to put money on McGregor, like $100 or a couple $100 on McGregor, just because there's like, I feel like there's that slight chance that Mayweather is just old enough. He just came back out of retirement. Like, I feel like there's that slight chance that possibly McGregor might win. It's not a huge chance where it's like 50-50. I mean, I would say like maybe 5 or 10%. But I think there is an edge there that he has. He's young. He literally gives 0 fucks. His fucking suit said "fuck you" on it, which is awesome. So, I mean, regardless of, I guess, what happens tomorrow, I've been having fun at least watching all the press conferences and stuff like that. They're having it at the movie theater here, which I think is kind of cool, and you can go watch it a bunch of places. I would go watch it at the movie theater. They want like $40 for a ticket, and I was like, no fucking way. I don't give a shit that much about boxing or about that much who wins. So, let me know who you guys are betting on this weekend, McGregor or Mayweather. I think Mayweather is gonna win. However, there's like this, I don't know about you guys, but there's this like little bit in me that's like, man, McGregor's just like that wild card, that just enough where he might fuck somebody up. So I don't know. I guess we're gonna find out. I'm just gonna keep on the updates on like Facebook or something. I doubt I'm gonna go somewhere tomorrow and watch it, but I'll be waiting for the updates on Facebook, because that's the great thing about social media is you can just go on Facebook and everybody updates you about everything. So let me know who you guys think is going to win the fight this weekend, McGregor or Mayweather. Let me know what you guys think. Somebody get knocked out? Nobody going to get knocked out? Are they both going to just dance around the ring? I don't know. But again, thank you guys for watching today's video. I know this is a little different. This isn't a car video. This is a fitness sports video, and I want to start doing a little more of not just cars, because again, like, I'm not just cars. Like, I can offer a lot more than just cars. But I do love cars, but fitness, bodybuilding, sports is and always will be a big part of my life, just because I played soccer and football forever, and I'm still trying to go to the NFL. But thank you guys for watching today's video. My name is Kevin Van Voris. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel and you like the content. If you've been a subscriber, shout out to you. I appreciate you guys subscribing. You guys are the real MVPs. I'm gonna go get my ass back to work. My name is Kevin Van Voris, and I'm out.